one bright spot of my Super Bowl Sunday, which was an absolutely terrible day, had nothing to do with the game. I didn't care who won. But we were at this place
I told you the Chiefs would win, though.
Called the Astor.
Astor?
The Astor. Really nice place in Hollywood. And we were there with friends as their guests. And while we were there, this guy who's one of the managers there, he's at the table. And he just decides to share with us the fact that he's invisible. And we said, what? He said, yes. I identify as invisible now. I am transparent and my pronouns are who and where. That's funny. That's good comedy right there.
No.
Juice!
Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Reactions. I'm Corbin.
I'm transparent.
And you can follow us on Instagram, Twitter for more juicy content. Thanks to Patreon, follow us Twitter account, and subscribe to the like button.
And he dropped the mic and just walked away after he said it. He just said it and then just walked away.
Today, we got a making of Besharam
Oh, cool.
from Pathaan. They've just released this so they could get a lot more boycotts.
Yeah.
I love that. So, yeah, this is a little video they released because Pathaan is not doing particularly well at the box office.
It's not. They need every little bit of attention and help that they can get.
SRK should probably get out there and start, doing interviews to really help it out.
Do something to pump up the numbers.
I think it's only like the biggest Hindi film of all time.
Yeah.
But let's just check this out. Love this song.
He used to be fully in the frame. He's now partially in the frame. I don't know what happened there.
I don't know.
Anoche,
La vida es so fuera.
It's a quintessential beach song. It's a girl on a vacation. My brief to Vishal and Shekhar actually that point in time was I want a ghazal melody and let's put Afro kind of beats to it and marry that, and that result is actually Besharam Rang.
We know Siddharth chooses some amazing exotic locations. I've been to Spain before. They were quite virgin locations for me also, and I've never seen it. There was this place with a cliff and water coming in on the beach. It was astounding to look at. I think location of Besharam Rang, I think all those locations were quite untouched. It was like breath of fresh air. I've taken my kids. It was really wonderful. It was like a family holiday.
Deepika's introduction song. And when I was given this challenge to kind of, present her in a way, in a manner with which she's never been presented before. This girl needs to be femme fatale. She needs to have that magnetic, like a charismatic quality. All of us really wanted to make this extremely special for her.
and I have been very fortunate to be a part of some iconic songs.
Looks like these were cold days.
Given that opportunity as a performer, want to feel confident,
Movie magic.
Look great, want to give it your all.
Yeah! That is... This was perfect!
We were shooting a beach
Rest of the crew is wearing jackets.
And when we got onto the set, it was freezing.
Windy, it was thundering, it was cold, and we had all these dancers dressed in...
But you can't make it look like it is.
Everything was going against us.
It's so cold.
Wait a minute, it doesn't end there. And there came Mr. Shah Rukh Khan on the set. Suddenly everything just changed, The sun came in.
Suddenly the weather changed. Suddenly, climate change is now gone.
How do we end climate change? Just bring on Shah Rukh Khan.
SRK.
Magic. When I saw him, my jaw dropped.
All those white people have no idea who that man is.
No. Why are they still wearing jackets if SRK is there?
So
He is the sun.
Work with her, and it finally happened. And I was nervous because I've heard that she's really strict, but it actually turned out to be completely the opposite. 5 days of shoot, if I'm not mistaken, not easy. The weather was really difficult, but she kept the mood light. She made sure everyone was taken care of.
This one is very critical. It comes at a very critical junction in the film. I will not reveal much. You must watch the film to understand what this twist is.
I'm actually giving it to everything that I've done.
And it's succeeding. But never show it.
Somewhere deep down inside, you always hope that people standing around will start dancing. They don't know the language, but something about that emotion would connect, like a celebration. It was so lovely to see that beyond a point, movies, cinema, music, they truly transcend borders. These songs in particular truly did that.
Thank you, dancers. Thank you, models. Thank you, juniors. You all look brilliant.
I can't tell you how like common that is.
Ugh.
Like if it's a scene where everybody's supposed to be shirtless, or if it's outdoors, it's going to be
Happens all the time.
freezing. And also, if like you watch a lot of Hallmark movies or Christmas movies, it's almost always summer and real hot, and they're all wearing these massive puffy jackets,
Right, because
and they are miserable.
They're typically filming those things, say, spring and summer, and then that gives them a few months of post-production to release it during the holidays. So you've that's typically, and then the reverse is true. Films you want to release in the summer are typically filmed 6 months, prior to that. So yeah,
Oftentimes,
very common.
especially like beach places. They're often more expensive and more crowded in the summers.
Right.
And so often they'll have to film during the off seasons to, one, make it cheaper, and
Yes.
to make sure there's not as many people around.
Yep.
And so they're often in this situation. I bet they filmed this in a winter.
Yeah, probably
It
did.
looked like winter.
My favorite thing about this, aside from just anything behind the scenes makes us happy, but one of my favorite things is how they showed the. We can't get enough behind the scenes that show the collaborative nature of filmmaking and how every single person is important. I love Deepika talking about how one of the things that made it such a great experience and makes the scene work is all of the dancers, especially those who don't speak Hindi, are feeling the song.
Yeah.
And you can see that on screen. So that was fun. I'm glad that wasn't just your standard, montage, but we actually got to see and hear some behind the scenes.
I don't know why they didn't show when they came up with the orange.
Oh yeah, I don't know why they didn't talk about that. It's really
It should have been
intriguing.
like, we really wanted to piss off all the people of that political party.
My suspicion, I could be wrong because what do I know? She probably looked really good in it. I don't know.
That's a stretch.
I don't know.
Deepika doesn't look good in a lot of things.
Most of the time, it's my understanding that what most people in wardrobe are looking to do is insult other people's sensitivities when they create costumes, especially for a commercial banger like this one. So I don't know.
Stupid. Anyways, that was a lot of fun. Let us know how many times you've seen Pathaan down in the comments below. I'm sure it's a lot.
I'd watch it again. The first half.
I saw somebody
Absolutely, I'd watch that first half
somebody on
again.
Twitter had a shirt that I wanted. It said been swooning for Shah Rukh Khan since the 90s or something like that.
That's a great shirt.
I like that
That's
shirt.
great. And hey, to all of the people at the UN, all of the people working around the world, Leo DiCaprio, I know you're focused on the planet. The answer's been made self-evident. There's one way to solve climate change.
Shah Rukh
Shah Rukh Khan.
Shah Rukh Khan. He can do everything.
Doubt us? Try it.
Oh, I'll try Shah Rukh Khan.
Juice!